Welcome to a special episode of Fire-Breathing Kittens. Today, I'm interviewing our new member, Lorien. Hi, Lorien.
Hello, my lady. I am very glad to be here.
It's good to have you.
Indeed. I am really quite enamored with your guild. It is very well decorated, I must say.
Thank you. We are sitting in a large hall with a bar, a sitting area with wooden tables and chairs, and a wall with a corkboard and job flyers posted. So, Lorien, you're a new addition to the Crayon Box. What color would you be, and why?
Oh, I've always thought purple was a mischievous color, isn't it? It's also, well, I have to say, I also enjoy having things other people do not. And purple definitely fits that trait.
They say purple was the color of royalty. Indeed.
Yeah, and they do say I might have a little bit of that in my blood as well. And how about you, my lady? What color are you?
Oh, I am but an interviewer from the Daily News.
Very well.
What are your strengths, Lorien?
I don't mean to brag, but I've always been quite a glad hand at storytelling, at music making, and, well, I think some have called me even flattering at sometimes. I can be very useful in talking our way past most difficulties. And if that fails, well, I have a little bit of spark of fire at my fingertips as well.
Good skills to have in a party. What are your weaknesses, Lorien?
Oh, come now. We've only just met. How can you just ask me my weaknesses like that? I think I'm simply a mere man like anyone else. A weakness for a little bit of drink, maybe. Who doesn't? Other than that, I think, well, don't want to reveal too much.
I guess we'll find out. Where did you grow up?
It shames me to say that perhaps the town I grew up in was quite small, a little dale down south. I don't think you would have heard of it. They called it Watersdale, but there's quite many towns that share that name. I left because it was simply too small to contain me. After all, it's a big world.
That it is. Hopefully you'll see more of it with the Fire-Breathing Kittens.
That is the idea.
Is that why you wanted to join the Fire-Breathing Kittens Guild?
Why, yes. You have quite a reputation. Very interesting stories. And, well, it is a expansive world out there, and even someone like I could use companionship in it.
Well, this guild is full of friends. From the smallest rock gnome to the largest orc. We've even got some minotaurs, walking stones, half-elves. Everyone's welcome here.
Very interesting members indeed. That is exactly why I wanted to join.
Well, cool. Question 6. Every year, there's a large annual sporting tournament, much like a Super Bowl, if you will. If you were given a 1-minute ad slot during the annual Nikamui fighting tournament, what would you fill it with?
Oh, well, I do like to bring joy to the people. I think they would love... I think their lives would be enriched if they knew more about me. I would introduce myself. I would try to build a little bit of reputation so that in the end I might entertain some more people and bring color to their lives. After all, the average life of a farmer is dreary indeed.
Those poor fools not going on adventures each week. I don't know what they're doing. Speaking of what they're doing, what do you like doing in your spare time?
Well, it's an interesting thing. I recently took up juggling as a new hobby. I can show you my orb right here. Contact juggling, as a matter of fact. It's the newest thing I've picked up from another traveler. It seems very strange to look at, but I believe once I've gotten the hang of it, I would be able to mesmerize any onlooker. It's something that I like to do quite a lot.
Handy. Yeah. Have you mesmerized many people?
Oh, many. A few here and there. You know how it is once you're telling a very engrossing story.
Yeah. Question 8 out of 15, just to let you know, we are halfway through. So, Lorien, what things in life are still a mystery to you?
Well, there's so many motivations in this world. I've seen dark things. People killing for greed and lust and power. It just mystifies me how such petty motivations could drive so many. It's really quite terrible.
You sound like a hardened noir detective investigating his 500th murder. You're like, these streets are so drenched in blood.
I don't know why more people aren't just like me. I mean, I try to seek the lighthearted, even in a world where people seem to seek self-enrichment so much.
All right. Everybody's got one. What's your annoying habit?
Habits? Why? I mean, I might tell the odd fib or so, but is that really a habit? I don't think it is.
So far, we've learned that you're a hardened street detective who compulsively lies to everyone. All right. Okay. Do you speak any other languages, Lorien?
Oh, why, yes. This is something I was very grateful to my parents for. Well, they did provide me instruction in Elvish and Dwarvish, as obviously common as well, but those two languages I find are such an advantage to know. And I might have picked up a bit of Draconic in my travels. Quite unusual, I know.
Oh, did you meet a dragon?
Well, it's perhaps a much longer story, but I did pick it up from some other travelers.
You'll meet a dragon one day and know how to talk to it.
Hopefully, and I'll be able to convince them we are not prey.
Better a storytelling companion than a chicken dinner, right?
Yes.
All right. Where would you like to visit, Lorien?
Oh, well, cities I've seen perhaps more of than other places. So life requires variety. I'd like to visit some perhaps ancient ruins, some non-human settlements, really anywhere that's less civilized.
Okay. All right. Well, that is the serious part of the interview over. Time for some silly questions.
Okay.
Lorien, do you like pickles?
Foul things. I don't know who came up with them.
Okay, we'll keep you away from the pickles.
Please do.
A penguin walks through that door right now wearing a sombrero. What does it say and why is it here?
It says, "Please, sir, my entire family has been captured by wild horses. Would anyone come help aid us? Poor penguins in need."
Penguins in need indeed. Well, I'm sure you would help.
If nothing else, just to find out why penguins can talk.
Well, that's the start of an adventure right there.
Yes, it is.
Second to last question. What would you like remembered about you?
I would like it to be said that I was a 7-foot-tall elf of majestic bearing who did one time save the entire kingdom from a plague of rampaging half Naga, let's say. That sounds okay. And I like a sculpture to make me as incredibly handsome as possible, with a nice cape, and the obligatory trapped tomb beneath my statue. And most of all, I would want to have a magical viewing orb so I could see everyone trying to ransack, anyone who would want to try to ransack my supposed tomb.
Oh, yes. You gotta prevent those looters.
Who said there would be loot?
Exactly, yes. No loot here. Try that other tomb down the way. I'm sure there's much more loot there. Yes. And last question. What is one message that you would give to your fans?
You are my favorite fan. You right there.
To each person individually, I see.
Yes.
All right, well, thank you so much for joining us, Lorien.
Thank you for having me.
And we'll all see Lorien soon on an upcoming adventure. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.